Hello survivors, welcome back to a brand new Soulstone survivors video. It's been forever time since we played the game, but we got a brand new alpha update. The alpha should last a couple more days while they refine a couple of bugs that are here and there, but otherwise you can look at the Steam launch to be very soon, and then it will be a week after that on to, I think the developer did say about a week's time you'll see the launch for console and things like that. If the alpha takes a week, then obviously for the consoles, it's a week after that, just so you guys understand. But with that out of the way, we got 4 brand new legendaries, and we got a brand new Titan in Titan Hunt with a brand new map. I'm just going to go over the legendaries today, and then we'll do a little run on Demon Hunter to show you the brand new Titan and what he offers. With regards to passives, and then we'll go from there. We're not going to do a full run, we're just going to do that. So firstly, we've got the Myrmidon. Okay, before that, actually, let's backtrack. We skipped a row. So last time we got the Beastmaster, the Assassin, the Elementalist, and the Legionnaire, and we were all looking forward to seeing the Necromancer. Unfortunately, there were complications. I think it's with the Necromancer. We weren't actually told, but there were complications with these 4 legendaries, so they skipped them, and they gave us the Myrmidon, the Cursed Captain, the Shaman, and the Demon Hunter. And so let's go over them. We've got the skill or the weapon itself called Melody of the Drowned, which gives us Singularity Piercer as well as Arcane Pulse. Arcane Pulse is a brittle skill, fantastic. And then we've also got a damage multiplier based on cast frequency with Singularity Piercer, giving us brutal as well as radiance. Hits enemies in a long line, dealing damage in the target direction, causing damage and pulling enemies closer, so it could be quite interesting using that. And then this one's just a beam one. I haven't really tried it, so I'm not sure what it looks like, but we'll get into that in future videos. We've then got Cursed Captain, which is a fragility stacker now. We've got Splash, causing damage and applying fragility. If we hit at least 4 enemies, we deal a water explosion, very similar to the Assassin's Shadow Stab, where it dealt an area of effect if you ambushed enemies. So this one's just based off hitting 4 enemies. We've then got Riptide Sword, which deals damage based on the number of fragility stacks, also gives us finesse as well as cursed. And it also has a distance, so if you want it to be funny or mess around, you can use something like the extended reach rune on the Cursed Captain, and it will work, increasing this range by 80%, so it will last longer bouncing around, dealing more damage. Next, we've got the Shaman, who was missing the Holy Tag. We've got Cleansing Strike and Incandescent Totem. That's literally just days damage on Cleansing Strike with a purity damage, dealing damage and gaining purity for us and allies on the totem. So pretty generic, basic, holy setup over here. Nothing really stackable or anything like that. So out of the 4 of them, that one's the most generic and the least interesting, unfortunately. And then we've got the Demon Hunter. We've got Oblivion Arrow, applying fragility and gaining aptitude along with piercing. And then we've got Fan of Arrows, where we shoot out a number of arrows that deal damage multiplied based on our critical potency. So I don't know if you guys remember, we did do a build where we ran critical potency on the Demon Hunter, and we did a whack ton of crit chance. Crit damage. We got up to about 5,000. And this is going to be quite interesting to see how high a number for Fan of Arrows we can get to. But here we go, we got the brand new Titan. I do apologize, I never actually read its name. It's Axical. Let's just restart so we can get the name over there. Not that it's wasting any time, but yeah, so over here we've got the brand new Titan. You saw the map, it's like an ice-themed map, which is really cool. And it is a Nixel. So I don't know how big you guys are on Reddit and reading the Reddit news on the game or anything like that, but there was a community member who was very, very big. By big, I mean they're very, very active in the community in terms of the Reddit, and actually now on the Discord as well, and that's Anix. I hope I'm not butchering your name. But yeah, so this is based off of him. And yeah, so that's the brand new Titan based on another community member. So it's really, really cool. A really nice looking area. Very, very fun to try. The only thing is, like, if you've got a very high visual skill, so also if you did like the colossal builds and things like that, it's going to be very difficult to find your way around this place with visuals on. So it is quite a difficult one. Now for this, I've just gone and taken quite a few skills that have Icy Veins on them. So we've got a lot of skills here with Icy Veins, and the whole reason for that is actually because of how the boss works. A lot of the upgrades are for Icy Veins, so I just took them, so we've got it. They work with piercing and precise, and I'm just going to keep a couple of level ups so I can show you guys what it is that you know, what you can look out for while you're doing it. So it's Icy Veins, and then there's also summons. I didn't take any summons, but it's one summons, and then the rest of it has to do with precise and slow and everything like that. So if you enjoyed running that Sentinel build I did a very long time ago with the Frozen Salvo when her legendary came out, this is going to be a really good Titan to help you with damage over there, and we'll show you why once we get there. But yeah, it's really some really good upgrades coming in from there. I think there is a bleed passive as well there that makes it so that instead of having 60%, so a lot of people have forgotten this about bleed, and even I did the other day until it was reminded by Fadeen to me. It wasn't actually to me, it was to someone else, but you know, it was to me as well indirectly. But what happens is bleed has a 60% chance to make enemies that move take more damage, or they get hit by the bleed more, 60% more often, or whatever the case, when they're moving. Kind of like how bleeding normally works in an ARPG like Path of Exile and all that. If the enemy is moving, they take more bleed damage, sort of thing. So bleed actually had that in the game. I think it does actually mention it, but after playing for so long, you kind of forget these things at times, or just like slips your mind. And yeah, so that's a thing. A weird and wonderful thing. So we're not really worried about anything that we're taking over here. We just want to get to the boss and show you guys. So I'm just going to take the leftmost stuff. We're doing like the basic difficulty as well, so it's going to be super easy to get there. Just so I can show you guys the Titan, and so you can see what some of the passives are for him. It will be down in the documents section. There will be a link to the mega spreadsheet for everyone to see down in the description, so you know you're not missing out on anything, or information about the game like ascensions, what you get from the skill tree. It's a whole lot of information that was originally made by Misa, who is taking a hiatus from the game right now. But Fadeen has taken over that with a couple of other creators, you know, doing their bit with it as well. So, you know, just in case I missed your name, I do apologize, but I do know it was more than just 2 people that did it. There was help from other community members, but the biggest, you know, the people that provided the most information was starting with Misa Head. It is her original document, and then obviously there's help from other members putting information in there, and then now Fadeen has taken over that and followed in her footsteps to keep us up to date with the content and everything like that. So it will be down in the description, just so you know, and that you're not missing out on anything. All the Titan passives are there, or character ascensions and what the ascensions do and how to get them. All that stuff is there for you, so you don't have to worry. It's all in one beautiful Google document, and again, just linked in the description. But here's the boss fight. Really cool looking boss. Yeah, Anixel, the Glacial Watcher, pretty cool. I like the foggy, you know, Icelandic feeling. We're not going to get to see a lot of fight out of the boss, unfortunately. But here we go. We get movement speed and multicast. We get precise, so you do have to have a precise skill. Obviously works well with the Demon Hunter. We've then got Icy Veins now have a piercing trait. You gain You gain Icy Veins based on the distance you move. You don't need that much to proc Icy Veins either. It's 12 stacks, so you literally need to move 30 meters, which is like nothing in this game, and you proc Icy Veins, so you don't need any Icy Veins skills to get Icy Veins. This one just pops up. It's one of the skills that the boss has. We've then got, what else do we have? Here we go. Increase the damage modifiers of your attacks based on the number of stacks of slow on the target. So even if you're not playing, I mean, we normally always go slow to disarray because we want disarray to disoriented, and because disarray itself is powerful. So any build that you're pretty much running, if you take slow, you're going to take this because you're getting that damage per stack on there, which is really nice. And yeah, the rest of it is also based on I think there's maybe 1 or 2 more, but that's also just on the summons and things like that. But yeah, we got some builds based for this week. We're going to start off with the Demon Hunter, so we've got a build that's going to be coming through there. My bad, we were supposed to go... Oh, there is no portal to go through, so yeah, we'll just surrender over there. We've got a Fan of Arrows build coming, where we're going to stack critical damage even more than before, since we've now got a skill based on the Demon Hunter to get that going. And we'll see where we can go from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you're excited to try or see in the future, and you know, how disappointed you might be that you didn't get the Necromancer. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.